Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call our public hearing to order. This is public hearing regarding introductory local law number 5 of 2026 entitled Amending Chapter 164 Zoning to Regulate Battery Energy Storage Systems. The Deputy Clerk will read the notice.
Please take notice that the Town Board of the Town of Warwick will hold a public hearing at 132 Kings Highway, Warwick, New York, on July 23rd, 2026, at 1 p.m. or soon thereafter, to afford all interested parties the opportunity to be heard regarding introductory local law number 5 of 2026 entitled A Local Law Amending Chapter 164 Zoning to Regulate Battery Energy Storage Systems, BESS, a local law. A copy of Local Law 5 of 2026 is on file in the Town Clerk's office and on the town's website, townofwarwickny.gov. All interested persons will be given the opportunity to be heard. All written comments must be received by the board at or prior to the public hearing.
Thank you. There are copies of the proposed local law as well as a summary that I've put together, and I'll just read the summary for the record. This proposed law establishes one of the most restrictive and comprehensive battery energy storage system regulations in New York State, balancing support for clean energy with strong public safety protections. Key highlights. Utility-scale battery facilities are prohibited. The law effectively prohibits large-scale battery storage facilities greater than 1 megawatt-hour anywhere in the town of Warwick. Only systems up to 1 megawatt-hour may be considered. Tier 3 classification system. Class 0, which is residential and small-scale systems up to 80 kilowatt-hours. Class 1, medium-sized systems serving only on-site electrical demand. And Class 2, larger systems of up to 1 megawatt-hour that may serve off-site demand and require special approvals. No Class 1 or Class 2 systems within 1,000 feet of residences. No Class 2 systems within 1/2 mile of hospitals, schools, colleges, libraries, nursing homes, nurseries, or adult daycare facilities. No Class 2 systems within 1,000 feet of parks, playgrounds, or houses of worship. Systems are also prohibited in aquifer protection districts, FEMA flood zones, and near historic resources. There are enhanced fire safety requirements, compliance with the latest New York State Fire Code, NFPA 855 UL 9540A testing standards, and NYSERDA guidance, mandatory third-party fire safety inspections, 24/7 remote monitoring, detailed emergency response plans, and annual training exercises with local emergency responders. Groundwater environmental protection. Large systems must include emergency runoff containment capable of holding at least 10,000 gallons of potentially contaminated firefighting water. PFAS-based fire suppression systems are prohibited, and stormwater controls are required. Financial protections for our taxpayers. Operators must indemnify the town, maintain liability insurance naming the town as an additional insured, and establish a decommissioning fund to ensure complete removal of the facility at the end of its useful life. There will be a rigorous review process. Class 1 systems require site plan approval. Class 2 systems require site plan review and a special use permit. Applicants must provide engineering studies, emergency response analyses, air dispersion modeling, interconnection studies, and proof of operational experience and financial capability. Bottom line, this proposed law allows homeowners and businesses to utilize battery storage technology while effectively preventing large utility-scale battery installations in Warwick. It establishes extensive setback, environmental safeguards, emergency response requirements, financial protections, and ongoing oversight to protect public health, safety, and the environment. I would like to thank Deputy Supervisor Russ Cowell, the volunteer committee, as well as our professionals for their hard work in putting this law together. The next steps, today we're having our first public hearing. The public hearing will continue to at least August 13th, which will be an evening town board meeting. Written comments may be submitted electronically to clerk@townofwarwickny.gov. We also created a portion of our website dedicated to the battery storage law, where comments may be submitted digitally through that website. And written comments may be submitted by mail to Warwick Town Board, 132 Kings Highway, Warwick, New York, 10990. As of this moment, we have only received one comment on the proposed battery storage law. We thank you for submitting that comment, which tells us that we did a pretty good and thorough job putting this together. We published it in the newspaper many, many times. Week after week, it's been published in the newspaper, on our website, on our bulletin board. Facebook, mentioned at our meetings, which I know everyone watches at home. They look forward to these meetings. So we've done a really extensive job communicating to the public, and having only received one comment as of right now is, I think, a good sign. And at this time, I'll open it up to the board first, if they have any comments or questions before we open it up to the public. Okay, at this time, we'll open it up to the public, who may comment on the proposed local law. And again, right now, we're planning to consider keeping this public hearing open through at least the middle of August, which would give us sufficient time to not only receive comments, but incorporate those into the proposed local law. Anyone like to comment on the battery storage law? Okay. Just making sure you're good. I received your comments, so you're good. Okay. All right, so again, we're not closing this public hearing now. We're going to move right into our town board meeting, and this public hearing will remain open, so you can continue submitting comments if you find anything worth commenting on. Okay, at this time, I'd like to call to order the July 23rd Town Board meeting. If you'd all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would the Deputy Clerk please call roll?
Supervisor Dwyer?
Here.
Councilman Colwell?
Here.
Councilman D'Angelo?
Here.
Councilman Mattingly?
Here.
Councilman Schuback is absent.
Thank you. I make a motion that we accept the regular meeting minutes from July 9, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. I make a motion that we pay all audited bills.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Board's correspondence is listed as addendum number 1. Is there any discussion from the board on correspondence? Okay, we'll move right into reports of boards and department heads, beginning with Police Chief John Rader.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Just a couple comments for the board. The first session of the Junior Police Academy will conclude with its graduation ceremony tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Mountain Lake Park. I want to extend our sincere thanks to Sam at Mountain Lake Park for always making this part of the journey for the kids and the ceremony a memorable event, and also for their families. I'd also like to recognize the outstanding efforts of our school resource officers who have developed this comprehensive 10-day program that provides the cadets with meaningful exposure to the many sides of the criminal justice system and emergency services that are available throughout the town of Warwick. The number of returning cadets each year is a strong testament to the quality and the success of the program. Our planning for National Night Out on August 4th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park is near completion. This year's event is shaping up to be our largest one to date, with new participants and organizations continuing to register each day. We look forward to a strong turnout from the community. National Night Out provides us an excellent opportunity for the residents to meet members of the police department, our local emergency services, and the many community organizations and service providers that contribute to making Warwick a safe and vibrant place to live. We continue to monitor the active construction zones throughout the town and have responded to several complaints involving road rage and harassment directed towards construction workers. We remind all residents to exercise patience, obey traffic control measures, and treat the workers with courtesy and respect. Please allow additional travel time when passing through the construction areas to help ensure everyone's safety. As we discussed at last week's meeting, we are entering the next phase of our grant-funded renovations of the police station, and our communications division has moved into a temporary room in the station. All visitors will still have full access to the lobby during this phase. However, it will be through an intercom system to be buzzed into the front part of the building, and a dispatcher and officer will meet them in the lobby. We anticipate this phase to last 4 to 6 weeks, and I want to emphasize that there will be no delays or interruptions to our emergency dispatching capabilities during this time. That's all I have, unless there's any questions from the board.
Any questions for the chief? Thank you.
Thank you.
From the DPW, Walter Schultz.
Afternoon, folks. We've been doing some culvert repair. We replaced a whole bunch of
12-inch culvert pipes in Glenmere home sites. We did a driveway pipe on Continental Road. Been doing various amounts of paving with Ward Paving. We paved Wheeler Road, Minturn Road, Glenmere home sites, Amity Road, Pine Hill, and Little York. And then mowing, the normal, the road, the sides of the roads, and then the cul-de-sacs, obviously. And then potholes, you know, throughout the town where we'll get the calls. And vehicle maintenance, Barney's starting some of the snowplow repairs on some of the trucks and stuff. And then emergency repairs like the trees and stuff. We had a couple of them come down the other day. We cleaned them up. Road signs, Anthony's making some of them and doing them that fell down. A couple of Cascade had to get done. Hauling material, we're hauling down for the shooting range for PD. I got a couple guys doing that. And in the parks, they're doing their normal bathroom and mowing and whatever maintenance they have to do. That's it. Any questions?
And hiking the Longhouse Creek Trail to cut trees from that trail.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I forgot about that one, but
That's
yeah, they
great.
had to hike that one the other day
Yeah,
too.
that'll probably be an annual occurrence, which I don't think they mind. I think they quite enjoy taking the hike with
Depends
the
on who I
chainsaw.
send. If I send Jonathan and Tommy, they're all right.
Right, yeah. Depends, yeah. A couple of guys don't mind.
But yeah, they don't mind, but yeah.
Appreciate
so
it.
that's
Any questions for Wally?
No.
Thank you. Water and Sewer Deputy Commissioner McPherson.
Good afternoon, everybody. So happy to report Pine Island Well has finally been turned on, has been running good for the past few weeks. It's providing that system with much better quality of drinking water. It's been a really long effort, everyone is aware, but it's good to see all that effort finally come together. We continue to do normal summer maintenance and upkeep, mowing, painting, mechanical repairs, maintenance at all of our facilities. The guys fixed a leak on a leaking curb box on Lakeshore Road. They fixed 2 leaks on the Greenwood Lake summer water, but that system has luckily calmed down a bit as far as repairs. We paved several sections of the road in Indian Park with the help of the DPW, where there had been previous repairs. We had a DEC inspection at our main wastewater facility. I have not seen their report yet, but the plant has been operating well within our consent order limits, so I don't expect that to be too bad. And I just wanted to recognize one of our employees, Ryan McPherson, on achieving his Grade 2A water certification from the New York State Department of Health. It's the highest classification water license required to operate all of our drinking water facilities in the town of Warwick, and it's just a good thing to have another certified operator for the town.
Agreed.
So.
Thanks, Matt. Any questions for Matt?
Yeah, just one quick one. I saw in the report that the Pine Island system, you're using both wells and you're blending the water. How is that blended?
It's set to be mostly operated on the new well. The new well could handle about 4 times the average capacity of what we use there. The old existing well is set to only come on if the system calls for if there's a sudden spike in demand. Whereas if the system draws down below the threshold of the cut on for the new well, it'll then supplement with the old well. But that's, few and far between, hopefully.
Any comments from people on the system about any difference in taste or quality or anything
I
like that?
haven't heard anything yet, but I think that's good news for out there.
Okay, good. All right, thank you.
So,
Great. Thanks, Matt. Recreation Director Walter.
Thank you, Supervisor. So the pools have been very busy. We did have a couple of closures for heavy rain or thunderstorms, or a couple of hours where we closed for the air quality with the smoke. I usually post that, I always post that actually, on the Town of Warwick's Facebook page, so that's a good place to check if you're wanting to head out to the pools but you're not sure about the weather. We are almost done with swim lessons. They've been going really well. We're about ready to assess all the children. They'll get their American Red Cross swim cards with their levels, and we also give out a little treat, which is a little rubber ducky, because their favorite game is duck rescue. So we'll be doing that very soon. With the senior aquafit, we are just about done with the July classes and getting ready to start the August classes. The instructor for the class said she can take some more folks in the pool. So if you're still interested in that, a senior in Warwick, and you'd like to participate in Senior Aquafit, it's a free program, just reach out to me. My email's on the town's website and the park's website. And the rest of the park's been busy with pickleball, camps, and just upkeep of the grounds. And that's it from a report.
Any questions for Sam? Thank you, Sam. All right, we're going to move right into town board reports, beginning with Councilman D'Angelo.
Okay, for the Warwick Valley Humane Society, they're currently caring for 236 assorted animals and supplies are always low. Monetary donations and supplies listed below are always greatly appreciated, along with those on our website at wvhumane.org. They need paper towels, paper plates, small and large, pate-style canned cat and kitten food, Science Diet dry dog, cat, and kitten food, Tractor Supply and PetSmart, you can get them there, and bleach, simple green cleaner, equine pine pellet bedding, that's litter. There's no towels or blankets are needed at this time. Please call the shelter before leaving any donations outside, if not on our list, as storage space is limited. And finally, outside pets must have protection from the elements, including the sun and clean water, too, at all times. If your pet goes missing, contact the shelter with your information. If your dog is at the shelter, you will need written proof of current rabies vaccination and up-to-date dog license, along with the town's impound fee for the dog to be released to you. That's all I have, thank you.
Okay. Councilman Cole, your report, please.
No report.
Councilman Mattingly.
I was hoping that Russ had a report because I don't have my computer on yet.
Sorry.
Do you want a minute, or you want to go to the deputy? We'll go to the deputy clerk first.
Thank you, Supervisor. The 2026 New York State hunting licenses and deer management permits will be available to purchase in the town clerk's office beginning Monday, August 3rd, from 8:30 to 3:30 daily. That's all I have.
Great.
Thank you.
Exciting time of year. I'm a lifetime license holder, so mine get mailed directly to me. Tom, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Thank you,
your report.
Supervisor. The Warwick Valley Chamber will have an after-hours mixer at Galloway Grill, 62 Galloway Road. And I did not write down the date. I will get back with you on that. Advance payment, $10 for Warwick Valley Chamber members and $20 for future members, and at the door payment, $15 and $25. Winslow Therapeutic Center Golf Outing sponsorships are now open. The golf tournament will be at West Hills Country Club on Tuesday, September 22nd. That's at 121 Golf Links Road in Middletown. Various sponsorships are available. Proceeds benefit programs and participants of Winslow Therapeutic Center. Florida Family Fun Fest is on Sunday, August the 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on North Main Street in the Village of Florida. I believe they still have booths and sponsorships available. Check with the FloridaNYChamber.com website. The Florida Chamber also is holding an evening with Jimmy Sturr on Maple Avenue in Florida on Thursday, August 20th, 2026 from 5 to 8 p.m. Spend an evening around the pool with Jimmy. It's an enjoyable evening where questions are asked and answered by Jimmy. And you just may learn some things that you didn't know about his life and career. Tickets are available $35. Please call 845-258-9310 for more information. And also in Florida, the Florida Chamber of Commerce presents Elvis Live featuring Patrick Perrone, Saturday, September 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. at E.P. Jansen Nursery, 161 Glenmere Avenue in Florida. $25 pre-sale through tomorrow, and afterwards $30. Only 100 tickets will be sold. Please contact Beth Fuller at contact@floridanychamber.com. And once again, the Pine Island Summer Social is Tuesday, August the 11th from 6 p.m. until sundown at the Glenwood Green next to Pine Island Park. The 3 winners of the Pine Island Scholarship will be honored. And that is my report tonight. I'll get back with you on the date of the Galloway Grill after-hours mixer.
Thank you. All right, my report. The New York State DOT continues to make progress in several major infrastructure projects throughout the town of Warwick. The roundabout at Reservoir Road and Route 94 remains on schedule for completion in spring of 2027, along with the bridge replacement near Central Delhi in the Village of Florida. The Galloway Road intersection remains closed as crews continue to work on the culvert replacement project right near Larry's Deli. Looking ahead, the bridge over Longhouse Creek near Belleville Market is scheduled for a full replacement next spring. With multiple state projects underway simultaneously, we will continue working closely with the DOT to minimize disruptions while these critical infrastructure improvements are completed. Our 2026 town paving program is nearly complete. Roads resurfaced this year include Amity Road, Four Corners Road from Kings Highway to Demarest. Actually, that one's going to be done in August. It's not done yet. Glenmere Home Sites, Hathorne Road, Little York Road, Minturn Road, Pine Drive, and Wheeler Road. These investments continue our commitment to improving local roads while maintaining a long-term paving schedule based on roadway conditions. After nearly 5 years of planning, design, permitting, and construction, the new well at serving Pine Island Water District is finally online and producing excellent water. This is a significant milestone for the district and an important investment in the long-term reliability of our water system. The town board is also reviewing several upcoming capital improvement projects at Mountain Lake Park, including construction of a new sewer collection system to meet DEC requirements, roof replacement projects, and replacement of several aging HVAC units that have reached the end of their useful life. In the Wickham Water District, we're moving forward with plans to either rehabilitate existing wells or construct a new well to provide much-needed redundancy. For many years, the district has relied on a single operating well. Having multiple wells is not only a Department of Health requirement, but is also a critical safeguard to ensure uninterrupted water services for our residents. This month, the town submitted several grant applications, including additional funding for the Wickham wastewater treatment plant improvements, sewer infrastructure at Mountain Lake Park, and a grant application to install sewer panels on the roof of Town Hall. A recently completed feasibility study demonstrated an exceptional return on investment for municipal solar installation. If grant funding is secured, this project has the potential to significantly reduce electricity costs and generate long-term savings for taxpayers. We have also been working diligently to finalize the details of the town's affordable lot lottery program. As many residents know, subdivisions containing 10 or more homes have long been required to provide an affordable housing opportunity under a local law adopted more than 20 years ago. Unfortunately, that requirement was never successfully implemented because of loopholes that developers routinely utilized. Those loopholes have now been addressed, and we anticipate offering the town's first affordable lot for sale in early 2027. Beginning this fall, we will launch the public lottery process. By our next town board meeting, we expect to present the complete program, including eligibility requirements, application procedures, purchase costs, and lottery details. This program will provide a tremendous opportunity for eligible residents, such as teachers, municipal employees, first responders, and other qualifying individuals to purchase a quality home at a substantially reduced price. Our annual Town of Warwick Senior Barbecue will be held Tuesday, August 18th at the Union Corners Park. This free event has grown into what is likely the largest free senior barbecue in Orange County, and I want to thank the many volunteers, employees, sponsors, and community partners who work so hard each year to make it such a special day for our seniors. Finally, I'm pleased to report the continued success with our Purchase of Development Rights program. The town recently received preliminary approval for 2 Orange County open space grant applications. One is the acquisition of property along Route 94 that will become part of our future multi-use trail network, and also the preservation of a 30-acre farm located on Sleepy Valley Road. We're also scheduled to close on the 60-acre Burt Farm this August, permanently preserving another important piece of Warwick's agricultural landscape. In addition, negotiations are underway on 2 more properties totaling approximately 160 acres for potential inclusion in this fall's PDR funding cycle. Preserving farmland and open space remains one of the board's highest priorities, and we continue to make meaningful progress toward that goal. That concludes my report, and at this time, we'll open it up to privilege of the floor on agenda items. There will be another opportunity to speak on any general topic. If there's nothing on agenda items, then we will move into new business and resolutions.
Make a motion to approve a special event garage sale at Edenville Deli on July 25th, 2026, and August 29th, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., with the rain dates of August 1st and September 5th, 2026. Certificate of liability is on file in the clerk's office.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to amend number R2026-252 waiving the 30-day wait period for a New York State liquor license for Avigemy and Mays LLC located at 172 Route 94 South, Warwick, New York, 10990, to reflect the amendment to include the second story and the outdoor area description to the garden/grounds.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to refund $125 to Sharon Ledenfeld for canceled swim lessons at Mountain Lake Park.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to schedule a public hearing to consider introductory law, local law number 6 of 2026, entitled A Local Law Amending Chapter 154, Article 4 of the Code entitled Towing Policy. Said public hearing to be held on August 13th, 2026 at 7 p.m. or soon thereafter, as the matter may be heard.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to accept the resignation of Timothy Horton as a Town of Warwick police officer effective July 24th, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to accept the resignation of Curtis K. Paul as Town of Warwick police officer effective July 24th, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to adopt a resolution to add Prestige Towing and Recovery Incorporated to the town's list of approved third-party towing companies.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to appoint Kenneth Dispaltro as a full-time Department of Public Works laborer, grade 4, step 1, at a rate of pay of $24.67 as per the CSEA contract effective July 27, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to approve a special event permit for the Greenwood Lake Fire Department to host a carnival at Ben Winstanley Park on August 8th, 2026, from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. on August 9th, 2026, from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to waive the fee for a special event permit and the rental fee for Ben Stanley Park for the Greenwood Lake Fire Department to host a carnival.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to approve a special event for the Mustang Club of Orange County, New York, to host a car/motorcycle show at the Edenville Deli on September 6, 2026. Rain date, September 13th, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to benefit the Tunnels to Towers organization.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion granting permission to the following applicant to serve alcohol at Town of Warwick Parks rental facilities. The applicant has filed a certificate of liability and liquor liability in the town clerk's office. Willow Tree Painting at Union Corners Park, July 25th, 2026.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to accept Onondaga County bid number 00111/0011142 for a Western Fisher stainless 2.2-yard spreader from Robert Green Division in the amount not to exceed $6,795.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to release a partial amount of performance bond in the amount of $32,000 to Mountain Green Partners / Steve Sullivan for property located at 5 Hathorne Road, SBL number 43-1-28 in the field, as per recommendation letter from the town engineer dated July 21st, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Motion to adopt the following resolution, whereas the Town of Warwick hereby requests financial assistance from the New York State Climate Smart Communities Grant Program pursuant to Environmental Conservation Law, Article 54, Title 15. Whereas the Town of Warwick certifies that it has identified $185,000 of matching funds from the general fund pursuant to the requirement of Environmental Conservation Law, Article 54, Title 15. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town of Warwick hereby authorizes Jesse Dwyer, Town Supervisor, as an official or employee, to act on its behalf in submittal of an application through the consolidated funding application for $185,000 to be used for the Town of Warwick solar panels for Town Hall.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to approve emergency plumbing repairs for Mountain Lake Park for the following facilities: the nurse's cabin, camp medical facility, bunkhouse number 3, and camper bunks in the amount of $8,103.49, payable to Central Water Systems Installations Incorporated.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the amended agreement with MHE Engineering for engineering services regarding the rate schedule submitted with the amended contract for the completion of the Mountain Lake Park wastewater treatment system upgrades.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to appoint Robert R. Fascini as a part-time police dispatcher at a rate of pay of $22.50 per hour, effective July 26, 2026, pending final approval from the Orange County Department of Human Resources.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, at this time, we'll open it up to privilege of the floor on any general topic. Yes.
And briefly, the after-hours mixer for the Warwick Valley Chamber of Commerce is Wednesday, August the 5th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at Galloway Grill.
Thank you. Anyone else? Any other questions, comments from the public? Oh, we have a pretty good attendance here for a daytime meeting. I appreciate everybody coming. It's a little divided. There's more weight on this side of the room. Okay, if there are no public comment, then we will look to close the meeting. Our next town board meeting will be Thursday, August 13, 2026 at 7 p.m. A workshop may precede this meeting by up to 1.5 hours. The public hearing will carry forward and will begin right before that general meeting, starting approximately 7 p.m. regarding introductory local law number 6 of 2026, local law amending chapter 154, article 9 of the code entitled towing policy. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you for coming out today.
Yes, it's done. Please, thank you.